Hello there, my name is Derin Evcim. Today we're in the city of Eindhoven in the Netherlands, and I'm gonna take you through a journey from the bus stop to the airport. Meanwhile, let me tell you about my internship experience. So basically, I interned in a company called RHDHV in Eindhoven. There's many actually offices all around the Netherlands, but there was an internship opportunity available in Eindhoven. It might be different this year. They always need interns in Eindhoven for sure, but there's also offices in Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Apart from this, uh, my internship unfortunately started a month later in April. This is because of visa issues. So if you're not from EU, you should be aware that you should start visa applications much earlier. The office deals with them, but it took quite a while, so you should be aware of that. Take that risk if you wanna. Because of the law in Netherlands, interns are paid, but due to that, you also need a working visa apart from the NIE. Oh well, my internship experience was really nice. Along the other 2.5 months that I was there, I actually worked on one project only, which was called Yara. So basically, me and Stefan worked on it. So Stefan was the architect who was in charge of it, and I was helping out with the project. So it was a project on moving many spread out offices, cafeteria, and other IT and so on to one area in one big office building. The site was in the south of Netherlands. I haven't been there, but uh, Stefan went once a week or once in 2 to 3 weeks to like meetings on how the project's going. So basically, I was part of the design process actually, because at first I was dealing with the main atrium where the main staircase was gonna be on the 4-story height office building, as well as the cafeteria in the ground floors. So at first I worked on the how the staircase and the atrium would work in the uh, during the first week I was there, and then afterwards I actually started working on the facade. And the good thing about that is I got to use Grasshopper, which I had not used since my first year, and it was my third year last year. So it was a great opportunity to work on that, and I did some parametrics in how the window positions would be, because we used some angles on the windows for shading solutions. So in order to be able to control and change that, Grasshopper really helped me out. And apart from this, it's a Royal Haskoning DHV is a big company. So all around the world, there's more than 6,000 employees. It's actually the oldest engineering company in the Netherlands, Royal Haskoning, and DHV is also one of the really rooted ones, and they merged in 2004 or 5. And so you should be aware that there's many customers, but in the Eindhoven office, there were around 200, no, sorry, 100, 150 employees. And on the floor I was working, maybe 70 people. But not all of these people are architects. There's a lot of engineers and so on and so forth. There were around 20 architects in the place I was working. And it was a pretty well structured actually internship experience, because there wasn't that many interns. They actually wanted more and more, because it was only 3 of us in the Eindhoven office, and because of this, there's always some task you can do. And actually, I always worked with Stefan, but the other interns actually got to work with other architects because they were staying longer. Okay, I'll cut it in this. Eindhoven. Well, Eindhoven was a. I actually had really prejudiced in the beginning, because I thought it's an industrial city. It will be boring. I assumed in there, but actually once I was there and I started exploring, it's actually There's a lot of young population there. There's a university, a big one, and there's a lot of technology innovations going on in the city. But apart from this, I love cycling, and I cycled all around the city. And there's a lot of green areas, and if you follow the rivers, you can just explore and go to nearby towns even. So after all, I had a great experience, although I didn't get to do the whole internship period.